Oh yeah. What's up, fish heads? Welcome to another fish head live stream. We're out here at the lake, close to our house. Dylan already caught a bluegill as we were setting everything up. But we're gonna be doing some catfishing and some bluegill fishing and maybe some bass fishing too. So this should be pretty awesome. I think I need to turn the camera just a tiny bit. There we go. Now we're in the center of the focus. Yeah, catfish or bullhead. We've seen a lot of bullhead in here. Bluegill and bass. I'm going to go ahead and get the catfish rods rigged up. Don't have the bait I was intending on using today, but that's okay. We got some other catfish bait we're going to cast out. Hopefully that works. Dylan's going to be using a couple different baits. Oh, he almost just fell in the water. But let me get him rigged up and cast it out so we're fishing. I have some really good stink baits that I made earlier today and forgot them at the house. So what we're going to do is use gulp catfish baits. Should be almost just as good, you would think. But I'm going to put those on the catfish rods, get them casted out. Steven's in the house. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming in. We're trying the Lake Gill today. Catfish, bluegill, and bass.
Already got a bluegill. Are we doing a tournament?
Dylan did catch a bluegill already.
Are we doing a fish off? Are we?
No.
My first day back, I'm already winning. Mm-hmm. What the heck? Dad?
What?
What is that? Okay? How'd that?
Gut hooked. All right, we'll see if these things do any good. Jerry's in the house. Appreciate you coming in, Jerry. We are not at the coast today. Got a little bit late. Dylan and Lucas were at the grandparents' house this weekend, so we didn't actually get to go fishing as a family. But they just got back a little while ago. We showed them their surprise little pool that we bought while they were gone. We got that thing set up yesterday, filled it up, put some chlorine in it. It's only a little 10-foot pool, but they got to hang out, have some fun in the pool, and then I was like, Dylan, we got to go fishing, dude. So pulled them out of the pool, and now we're out here at the lake. But I'm going to cast these rods out. That way we're catfishing already. And then we got some other stuff to catch too. The water is so high. We've had like 10 inches of rain this week. So everything is much higher than normal. And the lake looks really dark and muddy.
Good catfish.
Might be good for catfish. I'm not going to cast them out as far as I normally would because the lake is so high. I'm going to kind of keep them in a little bit to adjust for how high the water is. No, it's much higher, dude. See those bricks? They're usually like 6-7 feet from the water. Really high. The road was actually flooded yesterday.
Oh, there's
Oh yeah, nice.
another good one. My last one was this size. Not that size.
Well, all right, guys. So Dylan already caught a bluegill while we were setting stuff up, but he just got this guy just now. So the skunk is off the live stream. There you go, buddy. You can't take your own fish off the hook.
I can. It's just you're already holding him. So, will I get the left one? I'm guessing.
Bluegill. That's one of the 3 species we're going for. So check that one off the box. All right. Now that I got those 2 rods in, we're fishing. I'm going to go grab the bass rod. I got a topwater popper on there. It's actually kind of a saltwater popper. It's still on there from the last time we did a live stream down at the coast. We didn't catch anything on it there, but I'm going to try it here and see what happens. And Dylan's going to keep going for bluegill. Oh, I didn't have my chat on. Loma's in the house. Stuart's in the house. Saw Steven and Jerry. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Just say hi again. Now I got it on. Appreciate all you guys for coming in. Let's have some fun out here. We don't have too long to fish today because Mama Fish Head's cooking dinner as we speak. So I told her we would keep it to like 1 hour. But I'm going to go grab my start throwing that while we're doing this. If we can catch a bass, a bluegill, and a catfish, have the trifecta for the day, that would be glorious. Yes, Loma. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Stuart, the rig is already tied up on the other rod. Right now he's still using the bread ball bait, but he's going to grab that rod in a minute. He'll try to catch one on that. You should do that now, dude. Try to catch one on the jig. He's getting some action right now, so we'll let him try that one out first. Appreciate all you guys for coming in. Beautiful evening out here. Here's one of the Stuart special jigs we're gonna try out, guys. Look at that thing. Looks delicious. Actually, before I throw the top water for some bass, I'm gonna go ahead and try this one out. See if we can catch a bluegill on this jig. You were, but you didn't. So I'm taking over. I'm taking over. Kind of hard to cast. I'm gonna try to cast it again and see if I can stretch out the line bait.
Let me go get a weight.
No, it already has a weight.
Oh, great. Wait. No, that's like a lead weight.
Oh, it already has a jig head. You don't want to add more weight than that.
But that's not going far enough. It needs to be.
Yeah, but look.
Okay, give me.
This gotta bring it in, give it a little tug. And something will smack it.
I hope so.
All right, Dylan's gonna take over with the jig. He saw me cast it. He's like, "No, I want to fish with that." So now he's on the jig. Let me adjust the camera a little bit better here. There we go. Still see the rods. See Dylan fishing for bluegill. I'm gonna pull out the bass rod now. Appreciate all you guys for coming in here. What I'm gonna use is this crazy topwater popper that we got. Normally not what I would fish for bass with.
What do you mean? So you using poppers all the time?
I would say more of like a saltwater trout or redfish lure. But if it chugs the surface, I think it'll work. Jerry, we did not fix the boat trailer. I started taking stuff apart and I can't tell where the leak is coming from. I bought new seals. So I'm just going to take the entire hub apart and put new seals on it and put it back together, but then I'll have to drive it for a while to see if what I did fixed it.
I don't have
I'm
the
not
patience.
sure yet. But no boat this weekend. Hopefully we'll have the boat ready for next weekend. During the week I'll do that like at night, one night, inside the garage where I can comfortably work on it. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. If I replace those seals and we don't have any leaks, then I'll try it again. But I do need to put the seals on it and drive it for like 20 miles at highway speed, or regular road speed anyway, and see if I have more oil shooting out of the thing. The oil is just coming out the front side of the hub, which I know is not good because if it gets empty, it'll ruin my bearings and my races and everything. So I caught it early. I caught it when there was just 2 drops coming off the bottom of it. Probably from last time we took it out, we went on I-10. So we had it up to like 75 miles an hour. And those trailers are notorious for not wanting to go really fast or it'll break the seal. So I think that's what happened. But we'll get it figured out. We'll get it fixed and we'll have the boat back in the water hopefully next weekend. But I'm going to go ahead and cast this out. See if I can catch a bass while we're doing this. Oh, and bullheads tonight counts as catfish because we don't know if there's actually catfish here, but we do know that there's bullheads. So out of the 3 species we're trying to catch, bullheads count as catfish, guys. Right now we're at that like super uncomfortable moment where the sun is bouncing off the water right in our eyes. A few more minutes it'll get more comfortable and then this lure will probably be working good. Also, we've had so much rain last week. We've had flooding. There's roads underwater here. Bridges have gotten dangerously impassable. The lake is up. Everything is up, guys. The rivers right now are overflowed like hundreds of yards over their banks. So we've just had so much water lately. It's going to be really hard to catch anything, but we're still trying. Oh yeah, Jerry, we got those awesome They're a Bell glow stick combo. You put them on the end of the rod, you'll be able to hear it, but you can also watch the glow stick if it starts to go. I'm excited to try those out. I was planning on trying them out last night. Life just got in the way, things happened, so we didn't do it. I didn't go out fishing last night. I wanted to, just couldn't make it. So much rain, Loma. So much rain. We got a bunch of different rods, Jerry. This one right here, it's actually not a good rod for this top water lure. It's more of a crappie rod, but it's a little loose. Kind of like a medium light. We normally use it for crappie or bass, but I got it rigged up with the top water, so it'll be a good fight if we get something on. Yeah. So much rain. Actually, the wind is just picking up right now. Loma had 9 inches of rain. I think we were somewhere in that neighborhood too, Loma. I don't know if with all this extra water in the lake, the top water is going to work, but I'm still going to try it. Something comes up and hits that top water, it's going to be awesome on the video, I think. This lure definitely makes a ton of noise and a lot of disturbance in the water. Yeah, Jerry, we got the boat sitting in the garage and I'm scared to take it out right now. I got to take the tire off and find out why it's leaking, because I couldn't find anything leaking from the back or the front, but somehow the oil is coming out the bottom of the hub, which could be bad, might not be anything serious, I don't know. Yes. Our house is like 10 feet above flood level, but if we get anything really, really crazy, some of our property could be underwater, which honestly might look cool, but wouldn't be cool at all. That fish swam off. Got one on. Dylan says the top water popper is scaring away his bluegill. Yes, Jerry. Come on, fishy, fishy. I don't just want bluegill. I want the other species too. We can do this. We can do it. Still just a bit early, too sunny for the top water, but I'm just going to keep throwing it. The thing about catfishing and bass fishing at the same time, you're kind of limited to where you can fish for bass. Once you set up your rods and you're here fishing for catfish, you can't really just like wander the banks, because if you walk away from your rods, you might get a takedown. And then what are you going to do about it? So you're kind of stuck just fishing the one spot for bass, which I never do. I always want to keep moving when I'm bass fishing, especially in the boat. I just keep the trolling motor running the whole time. I'm just moving and casting. But here, when we're catfishing, I just have to bass fish this one spot. So I basically just have to hope that a bass swims right here, because I'm just going to keep casting the same lure in the same spot till one of these rods goes down. Fun fishing adventures in the house. Yes, appreciate you coming in, dude. Appreciate everybody for coming in. If you haven't hit that like button, do it. Do it. Hit the like button. Yeah, appreciate it, Stuart. Tell everybody, hit the like button. Do it. I launched that one like a country mile. I'm like halfway across the lake. Could be good if there's any bass out there. I'll take any size bass. We already got the bluegill. We still need a catfish and a bass.
What if you get a minnow bass?
Any bass bigger than this counts.
Any bass bigger than your hand?
Bigger than the lure that I'm using.
Get one of those rainbows until you get a bass smaller than your lure. That's a huge bass. That's kind of
Oh, I can't even look at my lure. The sun is just beaming off the water right here. Bad Joe's in the house. What's up, Joe? Appreciate you coming in to our small room here at the lake. I saw some awesome throwback stuff that Bad Joe was putting out earlier. Like 6-year-old jams with the band. Did your band break up, dude? Bad Joe, we're trying to catch 3 different kinds of fish right now. We've got one. We got the bluegill. That's usually the easiest kind. We got these 2 rods right here set up for catfish or bullhead. And then I'm also fishing for bass with this. So if we could nail the trifecta tonight, that would be a glorious live stream, in my opinion. See if we can do it. If not, hey, we're still having fun. I did forget to bring the bait that we were making for catfish. I made some awesome, super stinky chicken catfish bait earlier and forgot it when we left the house. So right now we're just using gulp catfish bait, which I've actually never caught anything on. But other people catch it on them, so we'll just try it. Yeah, it's always just fun, man. We're out here fishing. Could be doing a lot of other stuff that's not nearly this fun, right? There's fish hitting the surface right over here.
A bass. 15 minutes around it. There's a little bass right in the extra line. 15 minutes around.
Ah, I forgot my sunglasses. It's killing me looking at the water right now. The reflection is coming right up at us right now. It's that time of the day where it's just hard to look at the water. I got to look away from it to give my eyes a little bit of a break. It's so bright. It's like a mirror just shining the sun right up into your eyeballs. My eyeballs! The goggles do nothing. I wish I brought my sunglasses. I'm going to give these rods a little half turn just to kind of like move the bait on the bottom just a bit. All right, come on, catfish or bullhead. We'll take a bullhead. We're counting bullhead as catfish tonight, if it takes it down. I feel like this time of the year, the bass should be really active right now. I think what might have happened is because this lake is so high and muddy, all that rain we got this past week, it's kind of slowed everything down just a bit. So what I did to prepare for next weekend and future weekends, we decided we want to do a little bit more saltwater fishing. So we'll be taking the boat out to the lakes and stuff, but we're also going to be hitting the shore pretty regularly this year. We're up to 3 crab traps, blue crab traps, and I painted all the buoys bright yellow. So we got our traps labeled with our license numbers and everything on them. We got our buoys set up. They're going to be the bright yellow buoys. And I also got all of our saltwater equipment pretty much sorted out today. Yeah, Jerry, crabs. Yeah, Stuart, I wish I had brought that stinky bait with us. I feel like that's like the best bait we've ever tried, and I forgot it at the house. But that's okay. We'll use it next time. Yeah, that was a fun trip to the shore. We're definitely going to be doing that more often. So much fun, especially when the action is crazy like it was. We couldn't stop catching fish on that trip. But we're going to be doing other stuff like at Ocklackney Bay and things where we're catching trout and redfish and also putting the crab traps out at the same time.
Dad, I had a vision.
Dylan's putting a whole piece of bread on his hook. I think it's a mistake.
No, it's gonna be like cop water.
It's a huge mistake.
I had a vision. It's just the edge.
Guys, you're not going to catch anything on a whole piece of bread.
Yum, Dad. No.
It already came off.
Wow.
It's like somehow all of my extra years that I have on Dylan hasn't given me any kind of knowledge or wisdom or experience. Means you should listen to me, dude, because I know what I'm talking about. Like putting a whole piece of bread on your hook's not gonna work.
I'm coming with it.
Well, you just throw it out there and put a regular piece on the hook.
But I want to just see if we can get like hot water from it. Oh my god, they're already eating it outside.
They're eating it. So throw the jig right there. Throw the jig. All right, he just chummed up the spot right here with that piece of bread. Now he's gonna throw the jig on top of it. See if he can catch one of these bluegill on Stuart's jig. Here you go, Stuart. This is the shot right here. Oh man, the jig came up right next to the chum.
I'm holding it right over the
Move it around right in front of it. Go out just a little bit past the weeds. Come on, jig, do it. He's going for a topwater bite. He's keeping it like right at the surface. You gotta move it around a little bit. To me, this is more of a crappie jig, but it was the first one I saw, so I just grabbed it. I feel like bluegill would take it too. That would be sweet. One fish we've never caught in this lake is a crappie. I don't think there are any crappie in this lake at all. Somehow, amazingly.
That was the first thing we ever fished for him. And we ended up catching a bunch of bluegill.
Yeah, when we first moved to this neighborhood, the first thing we ever tried to catch in here was crappie. Right now it looks like a crappie lake. It's all covered with weeds. The water's all muddy looking. It's like a foot high. Pretty crazy right now. Dylan's not even catching bluegill like we normally do. I think all the rain we've had this past week, which is an exceptional amount of rain, has just kind of thrown everything off just a bit. I try to just rip this lure out as far as I can. See if we can get a big old bass out there in the middle of the lake somewhere. Woohoo! Yeah, that one got out there. I can hear it popping, but I can't actually see it. The sun is shining. There's like a wind break on the surface. Oh, now I can see it. I can see it. Come on, big bass.
I have a little bit of that. It's regular chum. And throw a piece of bread out. Boom.
He just threw a piece of bread in the water to chum him up.
Didn't that sound cool? Oh, already. Yep.
Members only live, Stuart? We can't even get members on our channel. We need like a little bit more watch time and then we can get monetized and we can do members and stuff. I don't even know if we're going to do the membership thing or not. But as of right now, we don't even have that option. We're just out here fishing. Whoever wants to watch it can watch it. Oh, I caught the line. Whoa, that's a big one, dude. I just caught the catfish line with the topwater lure. That probably distracted them, disrupted everything.
Yep.
Oh, Dylan's got a good one, guys.
Woo! Did you see that?
Oh, that's a solid
He
one.
was flying.
That one's approaching 1 pound right there.
Wanna wet?
Bring him up. Nah, he's not a pound, I can tell, but he's a good one.
Here.
You gotta take him off the hook so we can show everybody.
Just grab him. Ah! Ow, ow, ow. Line. It's going in.
All right, I'll help him out.
line's going in. There's an indent.
Oh, he got that one kind of deep, guys.
Oh, great.
But that's a good size. Really good size.
Can't get it out then. It's deep. I'll get the pliers.
Try to get this out with the pliers. No, it's too deep. We're going to have to break this one off.
Wait. Let me try.
They can get the hook out. When they're in the lake by themselves, they can get the hook out by themselves.
Let me see.
So you're better off. Oh, I'm losing them. You're better off cutting the hook off and letting them swim with it, and then they'll choke it up later on, than trying to like stick the pliers down there and like tearing up their gills and stuff, because they have a way of getting hooks out of their mouth.
Got it. It's right here.
Oh, he got it actually.
Well, no, I didn't get it. It's right here.
All right, just cut the hook off, throw them back. We'll put another hook on your
No,
line,
it's
dude.
right here, dude.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, he got it out. All right. Hold them up for everybody to see again, because that's a good sized bluegill, guys. Look at the size of this guy. That's a big bluegill. We'll let him go. Hopefully that brings us some luck for the catfish or the bass, because we need a catfish and a bass still to complete the trifecta. We didn't give ourselves much time either, guys. We only have like 20 minutes left to do this.
So don't step on this thing.
So everybody hit the like button. I kind of wish I brought some soft plastics for the bass. The way the water's looking and how high it is and everything, I don't feel like the top water is the best way to go. But the sun is just about to get behind the trees. Yes, no fish were injured in the making of this video. He did swim off nice and happy and healthy. I think I just cast that one in the same spot I just cast the last one, so I'm probably going to hook my own line again. But I would love to see a big old topwater blow up right out there.
That would also be kind of bad, because if you got a blow up and then you got stuck on your line, the bass would be flying.
Also, guys, I only have one place left to look for our microphones that me and Dylan had. I got these microphones just so we could do live streams and you'd be able to hear both of us talking. And we could walk away from the camera and you'd still be able to hear us. And somehow lost it in South Carolina. But I'm going to look in that one place left. And if it's not there, I'm ordering some more this week. So hopefully by next weekend, we'll be all mic'd up again.
Where's your last place?
Where I have the sleeping bags and the camping equipment in my bedroom closet. Maybe somehow it ended up there. I doubt it. I really doubt it. I think we lost it somehow. Maybe we had them like at the campsite and I just forgot to pick it up. Might have dropped them in the river. We tried to go live a couple times while we were in South Carolina. So I'm sure I had them out. I had them ready. The reception was so bad. Even though we tried a couple times, we never were successful. But I may have somehow just lost them by the river, in the river. Who knows?
Someone's just going to be standing in the river one day with gold and they find two microphones. What would you do if you were king and caught microphones?
Oh, it got past the line, but it caught tons of weeds. That's this weird, like, duckweed stuff that's on the surface right now at this lake.
Starts with an H then. But cumulose
It's got little leaves on the top, but then the roots just hang down in the water, and there's tons of it just floating around on the surface. Yeah, Jerry, Dylan's just super busy. He's kind of halfway in on this channel. He'll get on it eventually. I don't have time to help him with it either. So his channel's just kind of sitting there in hibernation. I don't know, Jerry. If we find them, I'll be super excited about it. But they weren't that expensive, and honestly, I was like, not that excited about the quality of the audio. Like when I listened back to it, there was a lot of like crunchy sounds, and it sounded tinny, kind of. So I think I just want to order another set, anyways, and I'll spend a little bit of extra money on them. But they should be much, much better. And then I'm not going to lose that set. Definitely won't want to lose that one. Losing a $30 microphone is no big deal. Well, it is, but it's not like losing a $130 microphone. And microphones get way more expensive. You can buy like $500 sets of lav mics and more. You can probably buy like a $10,000 set if you wanted to. I think that might be just a little excessive for our channel. Come on, bass, just do it. The reflection is gone now, guys. We can actually see. And actually the water got calmer too. So to me, this is like the perfect time for some topwater hits. Just hope all this rain hasn't really messed it up. Whoa. Right there, dude. I think I'm going to grab the jig. Try to catch a bluegill on the jig real quick. This jig definitely looks pretty fishy. I feel like a bluegill would want to eat that.
You might steal my video back.
We did have a topwater bluegill recently. All right, Steven. Have a good one, buddy. Yeah, the cheap Amazon mics, they weren't real great. But you can spend like $100 more and get some actual good quality ones. I don't know. I'm swimming it right by the chum, and they're not hitting this. So I think this might be a crappie only kind of jig. It does look really nice. The colors, almost like sacrilegious Florida Gator colors, but blue and orange, white and red. Seems like it would attract a lot of attention. But I'm going to keep going for bass. I can't stop. Stuart, we might have picked the wrong jig to try, dude. To me, we didn't catch crappie on that, but the bluegill aren't hitting it.
You mean you might have grabbed the wrong jig?
Dylan says I grabbed the wrong jig. He didn't try to grab anything.
I wasn't here. You just threw a jig on my jig.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's cool. It is a really good looking jig. All right, back to the top water. We're running out of time here, guys. Dylan, we only have 10 minutes left.
Okay.
Mama Fishhead told us we have to leave after 1 hour because dinner will be ready when we get there. The catfish aren't doing anything. The bass aren't doing anything. So we've only checked one fish off of the list so far.
But it's getting about that time for bluegill. You turned the catfish and definitely that. So maybe the last minute thing. Bass and a catfish.
When Dylan got back, he was like, "Do you wish you could have gone fishing while I was gone?" I was like, "Yeah, dude, but the boat's broken." Jerry, Mama Fishhead is making Asian chicken, broccoli chicken, like an orange chicken with broccoli and rice. She might be on. Are you on, babe? Tell us the recipe if you're on. Asian chicken and rice, I know for sure. I think it's broccoli chicken. Should be delicious. She might be on. I don't know if she's on. We got 8 people in here. So there's a couple of people just hanging out, watching, without saying anything. There she is. Ha Mama Fishhead's on. Chicken and broccoli stir fry with rice. I knew it. It's going to be delicious. Oh! I just had a good hit, guys. Come on, come back and hit it. Oh man, I had a hit right there.
He's scared.
Oh, it was so close.
Unless it was a big territorial female.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, it does sound delicious. But we only have like 7 minutes left, guys. So we're getting down to crunch time to try to get a bass. I don't know if I have any hope in the catfish. This lake's always been kind of hit or miss trying to get something to hit these rods. But we usually can catch a bass. We always catch bluegill. So at least 2 out of 3 maybe. I need to go back out to that same spot. It's right there. Come on, bass. They just don't want to hit the surface right now. Oh yeah, it's going to be great. Is Lucas still awake? I think he wore himself out at the pool and at the grandparents' house today. Oh, I just saw something come up over here, guys. I'm going to cast to it. You got to be real careful about how you cast here because there's tree branches above us. If it ever looks awkward the way I'm like trying to pin it, cast it like that, that's why. Come on, bass. Do it. Oh, you can see my lure right over there. Dog and I. Good to have you in, Curtis. Appreciate you joining us. We've only caught one of our 3 target species this evening, and we're quickly running out of time. We have like 3.5 minutes left. Because we have delicious stir-fry dinner waiting for us at the house. This lure is not getting any action, guys. Yeah, we'll be definitely going live this week. It all depends on my work schedule. Some days I can get off early enough and get out here with Dylan and we can actually have some time to fish. Other days I have to work until it's like 20 minutes till dark and then we don't have time unless we do like a night one. But Dylan has school the next morning, so we can't stay up too late. It's like a catch-22, guys. We want to do it, but we can't. But you guys can watch our playlists and get us some extra watch time. I actually do have a playlist on our channel. It's called All Long Form and Live Stream, which I just put every single long form video and live stream video as we make it on there. So if you ever wanted to just play that one in the background, it would give us like 50 hours or 80 hours of watch time immediately. Just let it play while you're sleeping or something. All right, we got a couple more minutes here, guys. I'm going to go for this bass. The catfish rods aren't doing anything. Seems like the bluegill have calmed down, but I got like 2 minutes left. So I'm just going to try to get something to come up and hit this topwater. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Right in the middle. Watch this, guys. Big old bass. Come on, big bass.
Everyone wants the big one, they get the big one, and then it turns out it's gone. Going for a little one.
I did get those bells and glow sticks, so I've got to try those out again soon. So maybe one night, even if I get home late, I won't be able to bring Dylan with me, but I'll take him out to Lake Talquin. We can try to catch some catfish at night in the dark with the new gear that we got. It's like a double bell thing that hangs down off the rod, and you put a glow stick where it goes like along the rod. You put a glow stick in there so you can watch it and hear it if something takes it down. That should be pretty awesome. Pretty sweet. All right, guys, last cast. I'm going to take one more long bomb cast out in the middle. We catch one. We've made 2 out of the 3 target species. If we don't, we only got 1. Irregardless or regardless of the result, it's not going to stop us from trying again. We're going to be out here doing this many times, guys. Even if we don't catch one right now, I guarantee we'll be back. Woo! That one got out there. My line is still falling. There it goes.
Still falling.
Come on, bass. Got to be like a big old 5-pounder out there in the middle somewhere. Curtis, the watch time is only for the last 365 days. So everything you did a year ago and older falls off. So you can get watch time today, but everything you did this day a year ago comes off. So basically, if you don't get monetized in the first year, now you're fighting against your own videos. You're fighting against your own watch time because it's dropping off as you're gaining new watch time. It's pretty crazy. All right, Jerry, we'll see you later. This is the last cast. You might not want to miss an amazing thing. Oh, okay. That's weird. I don't know about that, dog and I. Can you guys see my lure out there? I placed it.
There was my last cast, and I lost my bait to confirm it.
Placed it out there where it would be easy to see, but I'm actually kind of losing hope. I feel like all this rain is killing us. But something could happen. You never know. I always kind of like get honed in.
My big one.
Sweet, Stuart.
I'm reeling in my big one.
All right, you can reel it in.
I'm gonna set the hook just in case.
We'll check it out if you go live, dude.
I like to set the hook just in case there's something.
Curtis, are you looking at your monthly stats or your all-time stats? Because if you get like 1,000 watch hours last month, on your regular stats, it won't show what you did last month, but it won't fall off for like a year.
Nah, bro's monetized and he doesn't even know it.
No, you have to apply to be monetized.
Oh.
And then you also have to keep 4,000 watch hours per year to stay monetized. Dylan loves snacks too. He's had some days where he wants to call it quits after a little while, but lately he's been really getting into it. Oh. Come on, bass. This is our last chance.
Nah, see if there's a bass under here. Or maybe you can catch a bluegill on it. Dad, try to get a topwater bluegill. Just do it. There's
All right, guys.
Dad, do a bluegill cast. Please.
Nope. That's it. That's it.
I
Zero.
said last cast.
No, you're going to cast it up into the
No,
tree.
I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't.
All right, don't cast it up into the tree. All right, he wants to just cast one by the piece of bread over here and see if a bluegill will hit it. All right, he's right past the piece of bread. Let's see. They're not feeling it at all.
Well, my lure looks good. Doesn't it look good? This Louis Tech box pays off.
Here, I'll get it. All right, guys, we got to call it because delicious stir fry is waiting for us at home, and we reached our maximum amount of time at the lake today.
Dad,
Got a lot done though this weekend.
do I reel it in?
Yep, bring it in. We did get a lot done, so we got another video coming this week. We got another video coming out towards the end of the week, and we'll be doing some live streams. We're gonna do a midweek one. It might just be me. If it can be both of us, that'd be great. Maybe we can talk Lucas into coming out here too. Who knows? But for right now, we got to head out of here, guys. I appreciate everybody for coming in. Stuart, Loma, Jerry, Curtis. Steven, everybody, all you guys, appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.